Karen Ferguson-Dayes has joined us once again for Cards TV. I'm Sean Moth. Good to see you again. And opening weekend of conference play, you come away with 4 points. And I think going in, you'd have been pleased with that. Although the way you got it was maybe a bit of a surprise, but you guys pull off really a marquee win for your program, winning 1-0 at Notre Dame.
Yeah, no question. Obviously, that's on the schedule. You look at it on paper, it is the most challenging game in the most challenging environment to play in. So for us to go there and do what we did is definitely pretty special. It was exactly what this team needed to do, no question, because I think there was some doubt starting to seep in a little bit with the way the non-conference schedule portion of our schedule had gone, and it was hard for it to not start to. Yeah. So then to completely shift the momentum and our energy and our focus, it required a win like that, and that was a special win, and certainly I think it's helped in a lot of ways. Yeah,
62 consecutive wins in Big East play for the Fighting Irish, and they had only been shut out 3 times now. The other 2 were 0-0 ties, so it's the first shutout loss that they've ever had in Big East play. The defending national champions, we've talked on the show, you've been in games where you could have won if you were able to finish. It's got to say something that not only were you able to finish this one, but it was 1-0 at Notre Dame. I mean, that's got to be a huge confidence boost.
Yeah, no question. It was a good goal, too. From what Nicole Mitchell did to keep the ball moving forward to what Courtney Holtz did to support the play and play a great ball into Christine. Christine turned her around the end line, got around the outside, served a great ball. Erin Yenny beats her kid to the ball inside of her shoulder. You know, the marking in the box wasn't the greatest, but that's for them to worry about.
Sure.
And Yenny scores a big-time goal, a nice time to get her first career collegiate goal.
No question. It is a tough weekend, no matter what the result is in South Bend, because you come home that night, try to catch up on the sleep, recuperate, recover, come back on Sunday. You play DePaul, and I know you were probably disappointed with the result, but you go down, you answer right away, and you salvage the tie.
Yeah, I think the way the Big East is set up, those Sunday games, it's hard. They're getting harder and harder, more challenging physically. Yeah. Just because you play Friday night on the road, you have to travel home, you have a day to recover, to play again on Sunday. That's incredibly difficult, and that's a battle I'm still fighting with the Big East for sure, because I just don't think that that's in the best interest of the safety and the welfare of our student athletes.
Question.
So to do what we did on Sunday, I feel good about it. I didn't think we were bad.
Right.
I think we were bad at finishing.
Yeah.
And obviously that's the way the game is determined. They did score. They scored a goal off of a misclearance by us, and for us to turn around off the kickoff, come back and score with 13 seconds speaks volumes about where we're at. So it's a very good weekend, a great opening weekend for us in the Big East.
And I have to jump back just real quick, because coaches like to reward their teams for solid efforts. At Notre Dame, you rewarded your team, and I mean, this is great. You took them to Dairy Queen.
Yeah, I mean, ice cream motivates women of all ages, not just young children.
Men.
Yeah. So that was worthy of some ice cream. We give our kids 24 hours to celebrate, or 24 hours to be upset about a loss. And I knew we weren't even going to give them 24 hours to do either.
Yeah.
So I figured ice cream is a good way. We got home at 2:30, so really too tired to be happy, and the next day we shifted gears and focused on DePaul.
You bet. Now you shift gears, you focus on the road. I think this is your 12th season at Louisville. As you go back to UConn, is it different as you've been here longer, or is it still, as your alma mater, kind of feel like you're going home again?
Yeah, I think it's always a special place for sure, because it's I love it there, no question about it, but make no mistake about it, I want to win there on Friday night.
You bet.
So, yeah, it's definitely special. My friends, my family are still back there.
Sure.
It's where I played, and it brings back a lot of good memories for me. But nothing would be a better memory than a win on Friday night.
Especially against the old coach. And it doesn't end there. You guys are at Providence on Sunday, so it's a good Big East weekend on the road.
Yep, no question. Providence is a good team also. To go there and have to play on Sunday again. We've got our hands full with the weekend, but we do with every Big East opponent. So we'll be prepared, we'll be ready, and we're excited about the weekend.
All right, safe travel, and maybe a little ice cream to cap the weekend.
Hopefully.
All right, for Karen Ferguson-Dayes, I'm Sean Moth. We'll talk next week right here on Cards TV.